All right, so the question was, the height is given by that equation. Does it reach that height? And we're going to use a discriminant for this. So what is a discriminant? What's the formula?
It's like the middle part of the quadratic formula. B squared minus 4ac.
All right, so b squared minus 4ac. Remember, these are all multiplied. I have a lot of students who are still adding things in there. That's why the numbers get weird. If there's no symbol, we assume multiplication. Well, here's what the question's really, yeah, sort of. It'll say usually in the language, like this one, it says in the directions, use a discriminant to answer the following questions. But here's what it's really asking. That negative, does this open up or down? Down. If the A is negative, that's a frown, so it opens down, which means the vertex is a maximum. So the question is, if I were to solve this equation, how many times does this graph cross the line of 60? If I make y 60, how many solutions do I have? And that's why the discriminant works. Now the alternative is to take this function, actually find this vertex, and see if it's 60 feet high or not. If the vertex is higher than 60 feet, the high point of the graph, if this is 60, and I get a vertex of something comma 90, I'm going to beat 60 feet. If this is my 60 feet mark, then I don't. I like to think the discriminant's the easier way of approaching it. So I'm going to put 60 in for y and say, how many solutions does this have? So I subtract 60 from both sides. So that's negative 58. And now I'm checking that in the discriminant. How many solutions? So 56 squared minus 4 times negative 16 minus 58. That's the discriminant. And that, I had a calculator here. Take out the calculator. Let's see, 56 squared is 3136. Minus, let's see, 4 times 16 times 58. 3712. That's going to give me a negative number. That gets me a negative 576.
How'd you get 56 squared minus 4, negative 16 minus?
B squared minus 4ac.
Oh,
A
you did
is...
for the second step, like negative 16t plus 56 plus negative 58.
Right. I'm taking, once I've taken the equation and I've pulled out, I've got it so all equals 0, I've plugged in the 60, cleaned it up, I got my A, my B, my C. I'm checking now how many solutions. Now, if this still isn't quite working for you, the alternative is to say, okay, well, let's find the vertex. Take the equation up here, this original one right here. If you do negative 56 over 2 times negative 16, you get a positive 56 divided by 32, 1.75. And then you can plug that in, and you get a number smaller than 60. Guys, shh, what's up?
Like for the answer, how do you know if it reaches 60? Like how it's negative 576? Is that...
How many solutions is that then? If the discriminant is negative, how many solutions? Right. No real solutions.
So that one's like wrong.
So that means it can't happen.
But if it equals 60, then would it be right?
If the discriminant had been 60?
Like the answer.
Guys, I know you're working over there, but you need to work quieter.
Like the answer, like how do you know if it's right or wrong?
Okay, when I put the 60 in, that's this step right here, right? And I try to solve it, I got no real solutions. That means the football never hits a height of 60. So this can't happen. Now, if I had put in a different number, say I had put in 30. So I put, instead of 60, I put in 30 here. So I have negative 16t squared plus 56t. That was equal to 30, so I subtract that, and I have negative 28. Now I do the discriminant thing, yada, 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 and I get a positive number for the discriminant. That means it does hit that twice. I will at least get to that height. There will be two solutions. So it does work. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know, this is a little bit of a strange application of the discriminant, but that's what it's really technically supposed to be there for.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.